Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be showing you guys a tutorial on these super cute encapsulated gel nails. So I encapsulated some real lace and also some beautiful Magpie glitters. And then I did some freehand daisies on top, which were so easy to do. They are literally done in minutes. So if you guys would like to see a full tutorial on this look, then just keep on watching. So jumping right on with this tutorial guys, and as you can see I'm using my tips today, so I haven't added a base coat or anything to this nail. I'm just going in with a thin layer of Ink London's ijel in clear, and this is basically just something that for me to attach my lace with, so I am really doing this as thin as possible. So I want to mention guys, I will be doing a complete nail transformation on my own nails soon, but with this hot weather all I want to do is be naked and drunk 24/7 like a typical Scottish person, and I am no use whatsoever. So please bear with me, but I am really loving my nails being short and having nothing on them in this hot weather. I don't know about you guys, but it's really bothering me. Let me know in the comment section below what the weather is like in your area. So with the lace, I have gone ahead and added it to the nail to a slight angle, so I got the flowery part of the nail, but you could go ahead and add this any way you wish. I then turned it upside down to bring that gel to the surface of the nail and to bring it nice and even. I then popped that into an LED light for 60 seconds and then took my scissors and trimmed off the excess lace. So now I'm going to add a little bit of pizzazz to these nails, and I'm using these two gorgeous glitters from Magpie Glitter. First up we have Flossy, and then we have this absolutely beautiful sort of purpley iridescent glitter, and this one is called Roxie. So again, I have taken some of this Ink London clear gel and I'm sparingly adding it to the top of the nail where the glass sort of like see-through bit is, and then the bottom of the nail, and then I'm adding the tiniest amount to just where the netting is of that lace, just so it adds a little bit of dimension to that clear tip. And then I'm going to use the same brush and I'm going to tap both of those glitters onto that wet gel, and then again pop that into an LED light for 30 seconds. And I must admit guys, I really loved how this design turned out, simply because it was so simple but it looked so striking with the different textures. So we have the lace, and then we have the glitters, and then the daisies on top. And I must admit that I really wish I did this on my own nails, so this may be a repeat design. I am so harsh on myself when it comes to my nails. Like, I look at some other pictures and I'm like, I'm nowhere near as good as that, and I could be really harsh. So it isn't very often that I'm really quite proud, but I absolutely loved how this one turned out, and I wish I thought about it sooner. So now I'm going to go ahead and just encapsulate that nail, and because it's a long nail I am going to do it in 3 beads. So I put a bead of gel at the top of the nail and then work that down slowly with my brush, being sure not to touch the gel too much so no bubbles will appear in the gel. And then as you can see, I do the middle and then I go ahead and bring another bead and do the bottom. Then I'm going to make sure I have properly encapsulated the sides, so technically I didn't really need to bother because I'm not going to experience lifting on a nail I'm not wearing. But if you were definitely doing this as like one of your nails, you would have to make sure that lace is fully encapsulated. So now I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the sticky layer, and this is what the design looks like so far. Now I'm going in with a 100-180 grit file, and I'm going to go ahead and file the side walls and even out the top of that nail. And then once I'm finished evening out the cuticle area, I then go ahead and work my way down the body of the nail to make sure I have a nice even file. Then I'm going to go ahead and use some of this gel remover to smooth out the base and wipe away any of that dust. And then I'm going in with this new product that I picked up. So I got some of this Mega Gloss by Neo Nails, and it's specifically a top coat for enhancements. So you wouldn't put this on top of your regular gel polish because it would affect your natural nail. So it's used specifically for hard gel extensions and acrylic, but the shine on it is like nothing I've ever seen before, and I was actually like angels singing when I put this top coat on because it really brought that lace out to life, and that glitters just made it absolutely pop. So it was at this point that I realised I'm slowly beginning to love this nail. And then I went ahead and just buffed that top coat so I had a matte surface, so my acrylic paints had something better to adhere to. So now we're moving on to the nail art, and for my daisies today I'm using some acrylic paint. So I'm first using a white for the daisy petals, then two different kinds of yellow for the insides of the flower, and then I'm also using a black acrylic paint for the like little details on the inside of the flower. And then I'm also using my wet palette to keep my paint nice and wet. The brush I'm using today is the Crystal Nails One Move One Stroke brush. I absolutely love the shape of this, and it was perfect for these petals. So the idea of these petals is you're going to work in a circle. So instead of moving the nail, which you can move the nail, it doesn't really matter, but we are just going to use the brush and it's going to give you a perfect petal each time. So let me show you how I did that. So as you can see, I blotted off some excess of the acrylic paint onto my skin, and then now I'm just slowly working in a circle and then just pressing the body of the brush onto the nail, and it gives the perfect shape of little petal leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and do 4 slightly larger daisies going down the nail in a sort of S shape. So again, as you could see, I'm just manoeuvring the brush and working it in a circle so I get the shape of the flower every time, and I really think this is the perfect way for easy flowers. But if you want it to be a little bit more technical, you can go ahead and add 2 colours to that, so you have the yellow and the white, and it would work that way anyway, so you didn't have to go in and add the details. But I like to add the details because it means that I could add the right amount of colour each time. But one stroke would definitely work for this technique as well, and this brush makes it so easy. So now I'm going in with the second coat, and with this second coat I am refining the petals and tidying up any mistakes I made on my last coat. So if you have made your petals slightly misshapen or anything like that, with this coat is the perfect chance that you could get to rectify those mistakes. So it just makes it a little bit easier, so you don't have to go ahead and wipe it all off. Next, I'm taking a fine detail brush and I'm going in with the brightest of the acrylic paints, and I'm doing a sort of like little dots going around the outside of that black circle that's in the middle. And then I go in with the sort of like buttercream acrylic paint, but you could definitely mix that with just adding some white if you don't have that specific colour. So I fill the middle with the slightly lighter acrylic paint, and then I add some little details inside with the black acrylic paint. Then using my dotting tool, I'm going to go ahead and do a few little dots beside each daisy, and this is going to be like sort of like a little daisy chain, so they all kind of connect and it brings the nail together. And then once that acrylic paint is dry, I'm going to go ahead and top coat that whole design with another layer of Mega Gloss and pop that into an LED light for 60 seconds. Again, I wipe away the sticky layer, and this is what my design looks like once it was complete. So I must admit, guys, I really loved how these ones turned out. They were done in no time at all and required zero skill. So I really hope you enjoyed my tutorial on these encapsulated lace nails. And please remember, if you're interested in any of the products I used in this video, please check the description box and I will leave everything linked down there for you guys. And if you did enjoy my tutorial on these encapsulated lace nails with these cute little daisies, then please give me a thumbs up. I would totally appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Kylie. I am a complete nail polish addict, and on this channel you will find everything from nail art to swatches, reviews and the occasional haul. So if that's something that piques your interest, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!